To create a quizzes in Google using Google Form, just click a browser. Mostly I'm taking a Google Chrome. Here, go to your email ID. In this email ID, this is logged in automatically because I logged in. So when you click on this particular Gmail ID, it will be logged in and it will prompt you to enter the password there. Entering the password. Okay, just click on next. When this click on next option, it will take you to Gmail. But it may be a Gmail, it may be a Google search, whatever. It will show like this. There is Google Apps icon will be there here. This is the Google Apps icon. Just click on this. It will be listed out with the different options. This is Google Classroom, Google Sheets, Google Documents, and what are different things will be there. Just go to Google Drive easily. In this Google Drive, you will find one option, isn't it? There are so many different things previously I used. Here, just go to simply go to this one, and there is one option in more. Google Forms are there. So there are another things also there, but I'm taking Google Forms here. A blank form will be created. In this blank form, I'm creating uh, programming in C and C++. I'm giving like this. Okay, here the question, first question is I'm adding like this. So either I can type the question or you can go for this one. But here you are not finding any type of answer, right? We cannot set the answer for this question. At that moment, what you supposed to do is just go to this gear icon. In this gear icon, there is a option quizzes. Quizzes means automatically answers will be matched with the given answer and evaluate there itself. So here I'm going for quizzes. In this quiz, this is in off position, turn off position. So what you're supposed to do is assign points values to questions and allow auto grading. Automatically the grading will be assigned to the students once they have completed their quiz. So here this turn on this. When you turn on this, these are options are default. Just let it default. No need to go for anything. Immediately after each submission, otherwise later after manual review, whatever. If you want to give review after the quiz, we can do that. Otherwise, immediately giving questions, we are taking for immediately giving questions. Just save it. Now here there is a new option is added, isn't it? In this new option, we can add this one. Now, how to create questions with answers? I will let you know that. Here, I'm using that previously typed questions like this. I'm going for this one. This is the first question. Add. So the type of the question I'm taking here, that is multiple choice questions. In this multiple choice questions, instead of copying from here directly, it is very easy to me to type here itself. 36 and one more option 32, one more option 26, one more option is 56. So among the four answers, among the four choices, which is best, which is a correct answer, that you have to set. Then only at the time of submission quiz, it will be decided. So here, click on this particular required option, isn't it? So required means is compulsory to attempt the question. Here there is a red option, red icon will come there. Just click on this required and go here, answer the question. Which is the correct answer? According to this question, the second is the correct answer. So this will be tick mark. When the users chosen this question, it will be considered as 1 point. Otherwise, it will not. So here, how many points you want to give the question? So I'm giving 1 mark for this question, isn't it? Otherwise, in my view, I'm taking 2 marks for this one. So answer is this one. Just click on done. First question has finished, isn't it? If you want to create a second question, no need to type, no need to go any other thing difficulty. Just click on this one. A new question will be copied like this, isn't it? Just see. So same duplicate options, everything will be listed out. Here the your work will be reduced. Just go there and copy this question, isn't it? Copy this question and paste here itself. Second question, isn't it? What are the options here? The options according to the question, storage classes. Which of the following is not a keyword used for storage classes? Here I'm giving printf external. So here I'm copying everything. This is the first question, first option. Here I'm giving the first option like this. Second one is like this, external. Yes. I'm going for third one. This is auto. And one more thing, the fourth option will be like this. Now see. So I'm copying all the options, isn't it? Like this. So here answer is not external actually. According to this question, answer is printf. So here go to answer question and instead of that uncheck it and check it. Which is correct answer according to your question, just do it and click on next. Just I'm moving on to next level. Next question is just creating a duplicate question. Here I'm moving on to next question. Which question you want to add, you can select it. So I'm going for third question. The third question is like this, isn't it? This is the third question, is it? So what are the various possible answers are there in this? stdio, stdio.h, stdlib.h, conio.h, io.h. So here I'm giving stdio.h. Instead of copying there, typing here itself. So it is easy to type here for me. Everyone not comfort for typing. So for me it is very easy to type conio.h. And one more thing is string.h. string string.h option. Among these four options, which is the correct one? Printf generally used this. So answer is also matched. No need to go to answer key and set it. Default the answer is like that one. So here I'm moving on to next point, next level. Next is like this. Then go for fourth question. Preprocessor directives used for. So this is the fourth question. Preprocessor directives. Okay. Here the answers will be, I'm copying all the answers. Macro expansion. Okay. That words answers will be options consist of two or more than two words. So instead of typing, I'm copying and pasting here itself. Isn't it? So here I'm going for this. Okay. So this is the one thing. And four answers have come right. File exclusion, okay. File exclusive, this is the one thing. Conditional object like this, all of them. So just I'm cutting and pasting here also. And I'm bringing the fourth option like this, all of this. Like this. So among this one, which answer is the best answer for this preprocessor directives? File inclusion will be used. Not macro expansion. All things will be done. So here the answer is not first one, answer is fourth one. So go there, just uncheck it first of all, uncheck it and go for this one, done it, isn't it? So here I am showing like this. These are the four questions I added. One more question also I will show that. Fourth and fifth question. So here I am going for this question, operator, lowest priority operator like this, isn't it? Now here this one, okay, next one like this, okay. And one more fourth option is like this, plus 1, 2, 3. One more thing is this one, R operator. I'm going for this one. How many options I given there? 5 options I given. This fourth option is not required. I removing it. Extra option has come. So here also extra option I am removing it. This is the extra option. I am removing it. So among the four, which is highest priority means bracket. According to BODMAS rule, bracket is the highest priority. There is mathematical rule. So here, this is the this is not a bracket, plus the unary. Highest priority will be given to just I'll make change just a minute. Actually, I'm giving this bracket. Bracket. Highest priority is bracket. So this is the term. Now here, how many number of questions you want to add, you can keep on add like this. After that, but you can observe one thing, that once you required option, isn't it? The required option is that you are enabled this one. If you disabled it, you will not find star mark there at top of the question. Once you enable it, the star mark will come there. That we need to remember. This is the way to question this one. No need to press it, print control F and alt Fs, such stuff things. Everything will be stored in the Google Drive. After this form, how to uh, display in a user screen while they are running the form. So here there is a view option, is there a preview option? Just click on that preview option. That your form will be like this, isn't it? So this is required. Now here this option. So I'm giving 32 answer. This will be. If you select another one, that will be deselected. Only one option will, among the 4 options, you can select only one option, not all, isn't it? So I'm going for this one. This is the not a keyword to use. And this is one more thing is this is the first option. This is for all above. One more highest priority is brackets, isn't it? So when they submit, automatically that will be there. So when you submit, that submission will be score like this. If you want to show the score, you can view the score. Now see, according to answers what we are given there, that is, if any wrong answer, that will show wrong answer also, isn't it? So each question consists of 2 marks. Out of 2, 2 5s are 10 marks. 10 out of 10. This is the way. So automatically it certification you can do in the next session. But how to create a Google form, how to add the questions into this Google form, this is the procedure we need to see. Okay.